can see I have people in. I'm trying to get to the chat. How are y'all doing? I'm almost there. Come on. Likes to hang up on me. Hey, meditation. Okay. Can't stay up long. Gotta wait kids for finals. That's fine. Hey, QP. I'm just waiting for some more people to come in. I started fasting from water and food, so I'm a little lethargic. Meditation man, 2 smiles. Thanks. Hey, Poppy. I started that fast today, Poppy. I'm a little thirsty. Sometimes I almost wish I could make these private. I guess I could. There'd be a lot of links to to send out. Thank you, Poppy. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I feel a little tired, but I haven't eaten or drank anything yet, so it's going pretty good. I've been trying to put together something for a friend of ours, but I can't get her to respond to me. So that's unfortunate. You found that in the live stream earlier? Up to 007? That's cool. Yeah. Hey, Rationally. Scott Bailo. I'm going to kill myself for staying up, but I can't miss my Martha. Yeah. Oh, you might fall asleep. Yeah. Seems like with this last shift that happened, a lot of people feel kind of lethargic, um, non-creative. I don't know. It's just what I've been seeing. I don't know what's going on, but hey, Joanna. I don't know. I've been meditating a lot today and been doing a lot of deep breathing exercises. Oh, Scott Bailey, you have work tomorrow? Oh my goodness. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. Has anybody heard from Glenn? I'm trying to get in touch with him, but write it on paper maybe? Yeah. Oh, your husband's having his man period. Yeah, it could be a shift. I'm getting this feeling that we're just being programmed over and over and over again. I can't really put my finger on it, but yeah, good luck at work, Scott. I hope you like it. I hope everything goes well. I don't know. Been kicking around this. I've been talking to Svetlana on the phone a lot, and we've been kicking around this idea that maybe the like we are the stars in heaven, observing all this, observing ourselves. She sent me a video that was really interesting. Poppy, feel like we're being drawn together, yeah, but you know, that's the thing. Just remember if you are going to be a part of like a physical community, um, you have to participate in it. I mean, it's not going to be easy what we're undertaking. It's not going to be like a pie in the sky idea of just, sitting around a campfire. I mean, it's going to be like hard physical work, you know, when we're talking about like clearing trees and setting up farmland and things like that. This is going to be like really hard work. I mean, I hope people understand that because I got a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm going to come down there." It's not going to be like a vacation, you know. I mean, you may not enjoy being in the woods with the mosquitoes and all that stuff, you know. I mean, it's something yeah, homesteading is brutal. It's brutal, hard physical labor. But that's the thing, I mean, I work my job. I mean, I go out and I glean crops and stuff like that in my spare time. We renovate houses, so we're very physical people, you know. I just hope people realize what it's really going to be like. I mean, we've sat there and cleared land before. It's really fucking hard work. So, I mean, if you're ready to work, come on, but otherwise, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, there's somebody right now that I'm trying to help get down here, and I can't even get a fucking answer from them. You know, I can't even get a phone call. So it's aggravating, you know. And that's the thing, I think people look at me and they think I'm kind and whatever, but don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm a really strong person. I've been through a lot of shit. I'm a really strong person, like freakishly strong. You know, I'm not the kind of person that just lays down and does nothing all day. That's not what I do. I work, I work over full time hours. I gather crops for people. I'm out there doing stuff in the community constantly. I volunteer a lot of my time, and it's stuff I don't really talk about because you're not supposed to talk about it. But now that it's getting down to the wire, I think people need to understand what the fuck this is going to be. It's not going to be set up for you, you know? That's the thing. I mean, you need to be prepared for it. Oh, there's Glenn. I did get your message. I just tend to pull away. Oh, no, I'm not talking about you. These people know who I'm talking about. I'm glad to see you. I'm not worried about you. I think you can work. But, you know, I mean, Glenn, you've done it before. If you're cleared land, it's not easy. You know, have you ever set up like large scale farming? It's not easy. You know, it's a lot of sweaty, hard work with no air conditioning in the South. So, you know, it's not going to be a picnic or a vacation. I mean, this is for survival. And I'm just, you know, I'm getting worried that people are going to just be like, you know, think that they're going to come and it's going to all be set up. And that's not the case. It's just got to be set up, you know. And when my husband and I go in and clear, we're clearing for ourselves. The land is available, but, you know, you have to contribute. And it really worries me when someone who needs help can't answer me, but can post YouTube videos. You know, I'm not putting up with that shit for 1 second. I'll tell you that. I mean, this is serious for people who really want to make this happen. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. You know? See, yeah, Glenn, I mean, Glenn's saying I'm a survivalist. I'm doing a stream. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing, but like you understand what it takes. I mean, you're a woodsman, you're a hunter, you've done all that stuff. You understand what I'm talking about. This stuff's not easy, you know? I'm just putting it out there that I'm not going to put up with a bunch of freeloading bullshit, you know? That's not going to work. People have to work. Now, if you want to come and if you don't want to work, then you can stay where you're at. And that is fine with me too. You know, but like if somebody's trying to fucking help you and you can't even be bothered to pick up the phone and call them or email them a proper, you know, a proper response, then I don't have time for that shit. There's too many people out there. You know, there's people right here in my community that would jump on that and be like, hell yeah, Miss Martha, let's go. You know? Poppy said it probably needed to be said, unfortunately, yeah. You know? Because that's the thing. I mean, you know, I have autoimmune disorders, I have problems and whatever, but I'm not sitting around on my ass. I never have, and I never will. You know? And people don't really understand what I do, but yeah, I'm out there. I'm making it happen. I'm a doer. I'm just like Martha in the Bible. You know, I know it needs to be done. So, yeah. If you're ready, it says right, each day means you live another. That's right. I mean, this is going to be survival time. It's not going to be, you know, a glamping tent vacation. So, I mean, because there are women, you know, I also work with an outreach for women that come out of prison, you know, and there are going to be people like that there, by the way, just to let you know. So, yeah, you got to work if you want to live. And that's the thing. I mean, there are going to be women like that that I have personally reached out to because, you know, my creator has told me that I'm supposed to do stuff like that. And I've done it. I've been walking the walk. You know, I'm not just a bunch of bullshit. So, I don't know. Just putting it out there. Glamping. Yeah, you know what I mean, like glamorized camping. It's not going to be that. Like, you know, I think Swedish people do that shit. Meditation Man is what I'm talking about. It's not going to be a blow up geodome where you're, you know, if you want a dwelling, you're going to have to build it or bring it. I can't provide all that. I'm not doing that. You know, God helps those who help themselves, unfortunately. Hey, the great Chi. You're working on some personal stuff, but your circumstances might be changing. That's cool. Poppy says you have an independent spirit. You're a strong soul. I've just been fighting all my life to survive. You know, there were times when I was a kid when I was hungry. And I know a lot of us have been through that, you know. I mean, I've had to fight for my mere survival for a lot of my life. So I'm not going to give up, you know. Well, it's not going to be close quarters. I mean, the I don't know if that first piece of property is going to work out. I'm going to have to take it to the 70 something acre property. That's a big piece of property. Because think about it, like if you've ever seen people live on like 1 acre, it's a lot to keep up. 70 something acres is a lot to keep up. You know, and our main concern is to get out there and get it set up for us to live. You know, we just ordered some building materials for that kind of thing. And we've got to get our dog operation set up, you know. Oh, like on the same link cooperating, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a certain type of person, that's for sure. You know, and I know it sounds like, oh, let's just all run down there, but it's not gonna be like that. And I mean, I just hope you're ready for the reality of the situation. You need to really ask yourself. You know, when I was meditating today, it came to me and I was just like, I haven't really stated that. So it's potential for it to be really good. And I understand that, but you know, it's not going to be like a Burning Man either. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a bunch of people like getting fucked up in the woods. I mean, I don't do drugs, first of all. And I mean, I'm not opposed to them, but they're illegal and my kids are going to live there. So just saying. And, you know, other people's kids may be there. That shit's not going to work. You know? See, Poppy said, I talked with rationally about this, so much needs to be done. Yeah. It's a lot of work. You know? I don't know how many of you out there have actually like cleared land. I have. Or built something or renovated something. It's not easy. I mean, you always think, oh, I'll just replace the door. You don't realize when you take off the door, it's going to, you know, there could be rotten wood underneath. You know? Having trees cleared and stuff's not easy. Yeah, shit takes hard work and a lot of times it takes money. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is just a reality check. The great Cheese been watching Mary Poppins. The Chim Chimney song. I'm gonna have to check that out because my kids loved that movie. See, Theron's done farm work before, so see, you understand what I'm talking, where I'm getting. You know, it's tough. Yeah. Poppy said, totally agree with you, Martha. Responsible people, you don't need to babysit. Well, it's just not going to happen for one thing. You know, how many flowers Mary Poppins had? I don't know. It's been years since I've watched that. Oh, Wake Up News, you grew up in the garden. That's cool. Yeah. You know, that's not a skill I learned till later, but it's growing something from a seed is like so super fucking exciting to me. You know? And I mean, for anybody who's really considering it, nobody's going to be eating any animals there either, by the way. That's not going to work. That's not allowed. You know, there's not going to be any suffering except from us, our bodies. You know, I'm going to have chickens and things like that for their eggs, but I'm not going to be consuming them. You know, I'm going to have cows. maybe have some magic mushrooms, but I'm not going to be like, you know, I'm not going to be killing the cows. I'm not going to be drinking their milk. That's wrong. No. I mean, there's not going to be like butchering of animals and things like that. It's not going to work. So I guess we'll get into that more as it goes along, but you know, that's the thing. I mean, there's somebody among us that's see, Poppy knows. She's been doing this shit. She said I've hand washed clothes, took care of animals. Oh yeah. So she knows. Glenn Mink says Dakota Fire Pit. Does anybody know how and why to use it? Huh. Yeah, there is enough protein on the woods. No, I don't know. What's a Dakota Fire Pit, Glenn? You want to come on? I'll send you a link. That sounds really interesting. We'll do like survival talk. They're on night once you come on. You don't have to show your face, just talk about it. Oh. This food and water fast is fucking killing me. Let's see. Winnie the Pooh is a female in this reality. What? Oh my goodness. What the fuck is that? Email you and see. I've got you. Oh yeah, I got you. No, I sent you one. Yeah, because I think that's interesting. Because over time I've taught myself how to do broccoli sprouts and how to grow things from seeds, and we're in the process of learning how to get things to go to seed. We had some success last year doing that, and we're going to see if those seeds are viable. We're about to start that. This was stuff that shouldn't have been grown yet. Sorry, it's really hard not drinking anything. I'm starting to kind of I don't know. Winnie was based on the name Winston Churchill. That's funny. But see, that's the thing, y'all. It's like, there are women that have come out of prison and they've lost everything and they're willing to like fight and do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, these are people that are like, understand that the Bible has changed. They understand that all this stuff is going on and they're ready to live. I mean, they've already been living in harsh conditions, you know? They're ready to work because, there's no outreach in Mississippi for women. There's a little privately run stuff, but there's not a whole bunch of it. You said you're a little down, but you will tomorrow. Oh, she took your dog, Glenn. Jesus Christ. That's low. Damn. I'm sorry, dude. Because I know how important dogs are. Can you have like Brock's candy or something? I'm doing this fast where you refrain from water and food. So I'm trying to reset my immune system. I talked to River Swept, and she was saying, well, I saw her talking, and she was saying that she did it and it reset her like diabetes. Like, she doesn't take medication anymore. Mm. That's the thing, Glenn. When you wake up, you just can't turn it back off, is the thing, you know. Making me hungry now, all this talk of food. Yeah, I'm not hungry. I'm just really thirsty. Yeah, she lost over 180 pounds. Yeah. But she was saying that that's part of what helped her. But I know that, I had a friend that had diabetes, and I know that not everybody can do that. They have to like really carefully monitor their intake. There's different forms of it. It affects different people in different ways. And I know, Joanna, that your diabetes is not, yours is like more dangerous. Like you can't do stuff like this. I just have like autoimmune disorders like mine aren't. My stuff's not as serious as yours. And that's the thing, like, what works for one person is not going to work for another person. So, I mean, you have to like, people ask me like what vitamins I take and stuff like that, but you really have to like see for yourself. I mean, you could be allergic to something I'm not, or, something may affect you in about, like for me, I can't eat tomatoes, and some people can't, they love that stuff. It gives them a lot of energy, but I just can't have like nightshade vegetables. So, you know, you have lupus, yeah. I have the levels for it. Oh, I'm sorry you lost Hank, Glenn. That's really shitty. That pisses me off. Oh, you watch your sugar intake. Yeah, I mean, I stopped eating like refined sugar a long time ago, but I do. I mean, I admit I will sit there and eat candy sometimes. I feel, I want to say that I feel different, that something's happened. I feel like my personality has changed a bit. Um, I don't know. I've become a little, like a little bit aggressive lately. Um, just like, I've noticed it at work. Like I've you know, just been more prone to snap off a little bit. It's really hard. This last shift was it's a little rough, and I'm hoping that by the 24th, like things will get better. Once the 24th passes, I think things will be all right. Glenn says, I have a gift for being able to calm even wild animals. That's cool. That is really cool. Yeah, the 24th. Yeah, I think the predictions are correct. Seven, 15, 24. Yeah, I've been watching, and I've been speaking with Dark Wolf. Oh, your birthday's on the 24th, Glenn? I didn't know that. Oh, 6/24/66. That's pretty cool. Yours is the 28th. Oh, the Great Chi Chick and Dark Wolf have been working on like a they've been tracking like the Schumann resonance as a predictor for shifting. And they found that a lot of people are saying that they shift on the 7th, the 15th, and the 24th of each month. Like major, like group shifting. Of course, I have the belief that we're shifting constantly, you know. I know I am. So, and my mom's a Cancer too. Yeah, electromagnetic magnetic frequencies. That's right. I don't know. I've just been oh, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. But I've just been like doing a lot of like introspection. Um, we've been working on this house. Uh, I've been doing other activities outside of here, outside of work. So I don't know. I'm tired. And it's just so funny. It's like I push my body so hard and I think I can't go anymore, but every day I wake up and I just keep on going. Like when I'm in the middle of the activity, it's fine. Once I sit down, that's when I know. I try not to sit down during the day. Oh, your gal took your too. That's terrible meditation, man. Should rotate every month, maybe. The Great Cheese says, I can tell major shifts by headaches, but not had one for a while. Yeah. All I know is this life is full of victims and victors, and I choose to be a victor. And I hope that everybody out there chooses to be a victor. You cannot lay down and quit. You just got to keep pulling yourself up every day and going forward. You know, if something's not working, try something else. I mean, you can't languish and just give up and say, oh, there's just nothing I can do. You know, can't be a quitter. I mean, I just really personally believe that we've been chosen for important work, you know, to be awake and aware. If you're not a zombie in this life, I mean, you need to be out helping somebody. And if somebody's offering to help you and you need the help, take the help, take steps. If you sit there and stay silent, it shows you don't want any help, that you want to be a victim. And with me, that doesn't fly. I can't be around people like that. That kind of mentality doesn't make any sense to me. I have a brother who's like that, who just languishes in my parents' house. You know, he just sits in his room and, for a long time he was a fighter, but then he finally just gave up. You know, I just don't understand that. You know, you know what else pisses me off? Like I was speaking to my mom today and she was telling me that they needed another car. They need to go buy a car. And I'm like, well, what happened to your new cube that you got? They got one of these little cubes. I mean, they're getting older. They don't need all these big cars like they have. And she said, well, David took it, which is my nephew. David makes like 50 something $1,000 a year and has no children. Why is he taking a car from my mom? That kind of shit. I don't like shit like that. If you don't need it, don't take it. If you can help yourself, help yourself. If you can't, that's one thing, you know? But I mean, I'm amazed by these women that I work with all the time, just the confidence they have, the determination and drive that they have to be better. Some of them are not like that though, I'll tell you. They get out there, you get out there in the fields with them and you're picking up like discarded, like working behind farm machinery, it's not easy. And so, when we're picking up crops and stuff, and I mean, I just see them and they just, they've never done shit like this in their life. And I'm just like, baby ain't going to make it in this life. I mean, if you're sitting there living, by the kindness of others, and you can't even like work and help somebody else who's got it worse than you, I ain't got time for that shit. I'll tell you that right now. No, people like that just, I don't know. I don't live like that. Anytime I get help, like I'm fucking grateful for that shit. Just like my boss, I mean, he treats me like shit, and people are like, "How can you work there?" I'm not even supposed to have that job. I'm a felon. So I take his abuse because of that. That's the reason I take it, because I know that there's a higher purpose for me having that job and making that money, and this is what it is. You know, it's got to be. It's got to be, right? Sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes I wonder if um, the Mandela effect is a program. Thoughts like that are kind of occurring to me. It's like a virus in the program that's been put there. Need to help people realize what the fuck they are, you know? But just because you see it, do you really realize what you are? I mean, we're lucky to have this consciousness that we have, you know? And we got to be out there, like in the community, like working and doing things for others. I just think for me, I've got to do that, you know? I don't understand, like, how somebody could not do that. There's a lot of people that are, out there that are just being like, I mean, have you seen this stuff? And I don't know if this is like fear mongering. I don't know if this stuff is true. But I came across some story the other day where they have immigrant children in Walmarts or something, in these like former superstores. Like if parents come across the border with their minor children, the government basically holds the child here and sends the parent back, and then they incarcerate the children in these like camps. What are they doing there? Is that even true? I don't know. But I'll tell you this, if that stuff's going on, I mean, it's not long before it's going to be us. And you got to think about, where do you want to be when it goes down, you know? I don't know. I just hope when I get to the end of my life, um, I'll have some souls that stand up for me. I don't know. I don't even know if people think about stuff like that anymore. I'm just not sure about this world. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It says the migrant Walmart videos look like fake news propaganda. Start riots. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of the footage I saw made it look like it was this great place, but I just know that's bullshit, because like when I was in prison, when the inspectors would come, like for 2 days beforehand, I mean, we would clean everything up. They would make sure everything was in order. They would feed us good food for like 3 or 4 days before they got there, so that everybody looked healthy. They would bring in extra guards from around the state to make sure there was no outbursts. I mean, I know how that goes. I've been inside the system when shit like that happened. Says, Mom, I'm in your corner and everybody else. Take me and let you all in. Yeah. Yeah. Poppy says we're old souls in our group. Yeah, maybe so. I think we have a purpose too, Poppy. What sounds like the movie The Matrix? Yeah, there's a lot of truth in movies. Joanna Williams. Yeah, hey, Linz V. How are you doing? I missed you coming in. Yeah, that's true. Being a victim is a choice. Hmm. You'll stand up for me? Cool. Yeah, when we're at the pearly gates, stand up for me. Meditation Man says, it seems like it sucks right now, Glenn, and I know it'll get better. Yeah. Yeah, Meditation Man's really cool to talk to. We talked on the phone the other day for a little while. Hey, M. Hobbs, what's up? Yeah, I'm glad you're around, Glenn. I was worried. I didn't know what was going on with you. Because I know you hadn't uploaded in a while, which is understandable. You know? But yeah, I mean, um, I think that a lot of introspection and I'm trying to deal with the last of the resistance I have in my life right now, like emotional resistance. Anything I feel resistant to, I'm trying to examine that and see where it's coming from so I can be clear. I don't know. I want to be ready. I hope I'm ready. Well, I love you guys, and I'm gonna. I had some more stuff I needed to do tonight. Working on a kitchen for a client, so I got to get that finished up. I got to meet with them tomorrow, sell that job. My daughter has senior portraits tomorrow. I've got to go do that. I bought one dress that was too expensive. Got another dress that was on clearance, so I got to go return the expensive one. So all kinds of stuff, and with no water and food. So I'm gonna go to bed, guys, and I'm gonna go rest up. And I love you guys, and y'all take care, and take care of each other if you can. You know, I know these chats are important to a lot of people. Hugs, Poppy. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, I love you all. Just get that introspection. Try to work on yourself before it gets too much further along here. Because I can feel something big coming. Good night, everybody, guys and gals around the world. Talk to y'all later. Bye.